The hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
I'll tell you what, Mike. There's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame him.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chiefs have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
The right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often, so I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
56, 56, half 85.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. from the gun. Throw here for Allen.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Taken down back at the 42.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's got his man, Devontae Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Half 85, half 85.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
That's good.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mayfield. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Regular.
On second down, Baker. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throwing is Baker. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Complete, and we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. On third and a couple. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
18-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, KC. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
On second down, here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Hey, Hey, tight. Middle. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is a Gotw Owe, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Now the snap off target. This one is free.
Recovered by the receiving team.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Bills 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
56. You got it.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's the tight end, Pitts. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What's that?
Throw once more. Here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Look out.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jared Verse working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. Out to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. A Gotw Owe. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Third and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the first. Down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
For a Kansas City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This from 34 yards. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Round 80!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to have a Bills first down, as he'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 7. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. first and 10. Here comes Walker. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Run.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. In trouble here with the snap, and that's a loose football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 21-yard line.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 4.
Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 14 yards.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
On second down. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
23 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
56.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. That'll be taken in by Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The 29-yard line.
Middle.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Bills 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
From 35-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. That pass taken in by McLaurin. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Chris Jones starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action. It's Allen. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
47-yard line.
To the right. That's Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Chiefs' 24.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, here is Allen. For the end zone, but it's batted away. And incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Rolling right. That is caught side of the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
Run. Yep, watch out.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews.
A gain of 12
That one
yards.
good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
More yards.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for
So now it's
Kansas City.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Tight.
On 1st down, Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
For Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw again. Going up top. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Alert!
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Middle, 319. Regular.
Allen gonna throw for it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. On the run to the right. And he will score. Game on. DJ Moore. Touchdown Buffalo. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Bills 30. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here comes 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Allen. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
15. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.